After more than a decade of writing hits for others, one music artist is finally keeping some songs for herself and releasing her debut album, That Girl. Joining me now for this sponsored interview is Curb Records recording artist and country music singer-songwriter Hannah Ellis. Hi, Hannah. So nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you as well.
I was looking at your website and I was like, she is so gorgeous and so talented. What is your latest album all about, and what was the inspiration behind it?
Oh, thank you so much. You know, I think this album really can be summed up by saying it's all about embracing who you are right now. It's about loving too hard and caring too much and having too much fun sometimes. But I think that it's just songs that came from a really pivotal chapter in my life where I was kind of learning myself, but always trying to evolve and grow. And then I finally came to this moment and said, you know, I love who I am right now, good, bad, or otherwise. And I think me learning to embrace that, writing these songs, and really just encouraging other people to do that through my music.
I love that message. There's just something about it when a woman gets to that point and they say, this is who I am. I found my confidence. What made you want to start writing and recording music?
Honestly, I come from a very musical family. My parents were both wedding singers on the weekends, and every home video that exists has me and my older sister singing together. So it really came naturally to me. And then when I was in high school, I just kind of had this come to Jesus moment where I felt like that was what I was being called to do, was pursue music. And I never looked back.
Oh, well, everybody will be so glad that you did when they hear you. Do you have a favorite song on the new album?
Oh, man, favorite is such a strong word, but one of them I would have to say would be the last song on the record. Is called Too Much and Not Enough, and it's just a really vulnerable song that kind of just meets me in the space of going, I love who I am, but sometimes those things that I love about myself are also what make me insecure. And I think there's just a certain level of honesty in that song that maybe artists aren't always comfortable sharing.
Oh, I love it. I love the vulnerability. And I think as you get older, you find out that those things that set you apart are actually your superpower. How does it feel to have over 40 million streams and be named as CMT Listen Up Artist to Watch for the new year?
You know, it's so crazy considering, you know, I don't have that much music out prior to this record. So the fact that we've been able to accumulate that number of streams on the few songs that exist out there in the world is just really flattering, honestly.
We are seeing beautiful footage of your wine country music video. What was it like shooting that with all of the girls out in that beautiful vineyard?
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I would say the hardest part of the day was having a glass of wine in our hand for 12 hours that we couldn't drink. So that was a little challenging.
Oh, we'd be friends.
Outside of that, it was an absolute blast. It looked like a fake scenery. It was so beautiful.
It's just beautiful. What inspires you when you sit down to write and those words are just flowing? What is it? What gets you in that flow?
You know, just real life, whether it's my life or things that my friends or family are going through. I always want to come from a place of honesty and authenticity. I think just telling the stories that I want told, or that I would want someone to meet me in, and that's really the biggest thing that inspires me.
Hannah, you have inspired us this morning. When and where can we listen to your new album?
It will be out on all streaming services, Spotify, Apple, Pandora, anywhere you listen to music. Coming up, and you can go to my website for any extra information you might want to learn about me, and follow me on social media at Hannah Gray Ellis.
We sure will. Thank you so much. So nice to meet you. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for the sponsored interview, and we will be right back.